Hello guys, welcome to my latest video. So in today's video I'm going to teach you how to make a MuOnline server, specifically the Season 6, which is one of the most popular versions of this game. And because I'm a retro guy, I like old school, and it's the version that I used to play back in 2004, this MuOnline session, Season 6 is going to be skinned after the old version 99B. So you'll be able to actually play with, relatively modern server files from Season 6, but actually, skinned, and it will look after the 99 version, which is one of the first versions ever. So if you follow me throughout all these years, you will notice that I already had a server tutorial about this game that I made like 8 years ago. So very old tutorial that I made, but you will notice that it's actually the original 99B. So it's the original old game, the old server emulator, the old server files. So I decided to make a new video because first, this video is going to be about the newer version, and second, because this tutorial is obsolete 100%. It will not work. Most of the programs that I'm using in this tutorial will not work in modern operating systems, in modern computers. This tutorial is mainly aimed for people that are going to make it maybe in Windows XP. So imagine it's a very, very old tutorial, and the files are also very old and obsolete. So for this tutorial, all the files and everything that you will need is going to be available in my website. As always, if you go to gravisoftnet.com and if you go to the forum, you will see that once you're accepted, first you will have to wait for the email confirmation. The email confirmation usually takes like a couple of hours or 1 day maximum. Sometimes you even are accepted in a couple of minutes, but it depends. Max 1 day. So once you're accepted, you will be able to see the Hack and Games thread. And in Hack and Games thread, obviously, if you go into the latest thread up to today, it's going to be MuOnline downgrade 99B. So here you will see the download links. Right now they are not available because I'm actually making the video tutorial first, and then I'm going to upload the files. But once you download the pack, you will have something like this. So this is the folder that you will get everything you'll need to make this come true. So the first thing that you will need is to install SQL Server. The server version that we are installing today is going to be SQL Server 2012, and it's going to be the 32-bit version. It's basically the same. You can download the 64-bit. The only difference is that one is going to be installed in program files x86 and the other one in program files. It's exactly the same thing. So the installation is pretty straightforward. You have to do a couple of things, so just follow me in this video. We're going to go into new SQL Server standalone installation. Just clicking this option, some weird small windows will appear. Just clicking I accept the license terms, and let's go into the next option. Let's go into next. Now it's going to see it's going to prepare the installation. So more windows are going to appear. This process will take some minutes, so be patient. Select all these crap, so make sure to select everything and click next. So let's see, the next step is just make sure to click in default instance, click in next. This step, all you have to do is go and click in automatic, make sure that both options are in automatic. And here make sure to select mixed mode, and here type the password that you will use to enter your SQL server. So we're gonna do a very simple password: 123456 123456. Remember this password because this password you will need it later in the tutorial. So remember this password. Also make sure if everything has been done correctly and you don't have a previous SQL Server installation before, you'll only be able to see one user. This is the current user, so click in next, click in next again, and now a pretty long process of installation is going to start, and maybe you'll have to wait a couple of minutes. a lot of the components will be installed now, so be patient and let's wait. Just to clarify, guys, in this video tutorial, not only you will learn how to make a MuOnline server, but also I will teach you how to create your accounts, how to manage your accounts, how to add items and stuff into your characters. Also, I will teach you how to make a website where people all around the world will be able to, you know, register. By registering to the website, they will be able to create their accounts so that they can use them to enter your game. And also I'm going to teach you how to make the website so that it works with the ranking list. The ranking list is like a little gimmick that makes you know, all the players in the server visible in that list, so they are going to be arranged depending on the level of the characters. So it's like a nice competitive incentive for the people to play, because they will see that the people will like to be first in the list or to go up in the list. So it's really nice to have the ranking into the server. So we have to wait a couple of minutes depending on your computer. My computer is pretty powerful, but you know, this program takes a while to install. SQL Server 2012. So alright, so once you're finished, you'll see all the green dots here. Everything has been installed correctly. Just close it and close it. So the next step is going to be configuring the stuff. So we're going to open the SQL Server Configuration Manager, this thing with the red icon. Here you just have to go to SQL Server Network Configuration, go to Protocol for MSQL Server, and make sure that all the three of these things are enabled. So name types enable, and TCP/IP enable. Then go back to SQL Server Services and go to SQL Server MSQL Server and right click and go into Restart. So once it has been restarted, you'll see running. Don't worry about SQL Server Agent, that doesn't matter. So just close it, and the next thing you want to do is go to, you will see two folders. So obviously you will see client and you will see server. Client is the game that everybody should have to enter your server, and the server obviously is the server. So go to the server. Don't get scared about all this crap. Is you know, it's like it's normal. It's like a usual Mu server. So go to the database folder. We're gonna make sure to register these two files. These files are essentially very important because it will tell the server how to connect to the database. So the most important thing about it here, the SA is going to be the default username, and the database is going to be MuOnline. In case you install more than one server, just make sure to put MuOnline 2, MuOnline 3, whatever, but this is going to be the first server that we're installing in this computer, so leave it in MuOnline like that. So let's execute it, and let's execute this one. So once both are executed, just copy the MuOnline back and just make a little copy, and let's go into the C unit, make a new folder named server mu, and then just paste it. So you'll have the back into the server. So copy this address, which is going to be c/server.mu, for example. Just make sure to copy it, and we're gonna open SQL because right now we're going to create the database itself. So here you can type SA and the 1 2 3 4 5 6, or you can also click in Windows Authentication, which is going to be more comfortable. Just click in Connect, and here in the database is going to be empty. If you double click database folder, you're just going to see system databases. So click in databases, right click, and go into the new database. New database, just type MuOnline, but make sure to respect the big M and the big O, so that it says MuOnline with the right letters. So click in OK, and you will see that a new database is going to be created. So we're going to restore the table, so just right click in MuOnline. Fuck this shit. Right click in MuOnline and go to tasks and go into the restore and go into database. So it's going to be task restore database. click in database, and here make sure it says MuOnline, but it doesn't matter because it's going to change and we have to edit it now. So go to device, go to the 3 points, and go to add. Once we are in add, just go into the server mode that we just created, the folder, and go into the MuOnline.back that we just a couple of seconds ago we pasted. So double click it and clicking OK, you'll see that the name by default has changed. So make sure that it says MuOnline, delete the S6 letters, and let's go into the options. Just clicking overwrite, and then go back to the files. Here it could take a couple of seconds. I don't know why it's not something quick. And well, here we are. So once you're here, you just have to edit the restore thing here. Just select all the address until it says data and put the address that we just copied before in our actual address. Do the same with the other one and put it like this. So the final result is going to be like this. But remember, it's going to be MuOnline, so delete S6. Delete X6 here as well. And once you're done, clicking OK, and everything should be done. Database MuOnline restored successfully, and you should have your database with all the bullshit that the server will use. So we are done with SQL. We can close it, and we're pretty much ready to configure the server files. So in order to configure the server files, we're going to make some changes. So give me a second, please. So yeah, we're gonna identify our IP. We're gonna go into an internet browser. We're gonna go my IP, and because this tutorial is gonna teach you how to make your server so that it's online, so that everybody in the world will be able to join your server. So just copy this crap, your public IP, and once you copy it, let's go to the server folder. So once we are in the server folder, we're gonna go into the connect server folder, and here we're gonna go into the server list.dat. Here you will have to paste your public IP like I did. Paste, you will have your own public IP. Once you put your public IP in these two things, just click and close and save it, and we're pretty much ready to go. Here, just don't modify anything, and let's go back into the Mu server folder. Once we're in the Move server folder again, go to the data folder, the one that says data. Just click, go into the data, and go back into the file that says mapserverinfo.dat. In this file, you also have to put your public IP here and in here. So 2 times put your public IP in these 2 places, and we're pretty much ready to go. Just save it and close it. So once we have done that, we're going to configure your editor, the program that is going to be used to create the different accounts. So let's go to the Mu Editor X603. Make sure to open the config ini, and here make sure to put the same name as your database that we just created, which is MuOnline. Also, user is going to be Sa, and the password is going to be 123456 if you remember correctly. Also do the same for this thing, and you just close it and save it. So we are pretty much sorry about that. So we're pretty much ready to go. The other step that we have to do is go into the startup to execute the server and double click it. You should see all these little programs. If you don't see them because you have them in a different place, you just have to add them manually. Just click in add process, and you just have to add all the single executables that are present in all the single folders here. But make sure to try to respect the order. So first put the connect server executable, the join server executable, the data server executable, the game server executable, and so on and so forth. So yeah, once you added all these 6 executables, just click and play. The first time that you execute, these guys are going to tell you to open the firewall, which is completely normal. So click open each one of them so that people will be able to enter your game. Don't worry, you will also need to open your ports. Just go into the router configuration page. I will leave in the video description the different ports that you will need to open so that people will enter and they will not get bounced by the router. So once everything is green, everything should be fine. Just click and minimize and your launcher should be here with all the different windows. So once you already executed the server, we're going to configure the client. So the client is going, before going to the client, just go into the server folder and go to tools. In the tools folder, you'll find these two folders. The first folder is going to be this one, which is AH-info. In AH-info, just open clientinfo.ini, put your public IP so that people will be able to connect your server, and that's pretty much it. So once you did it, execute get client info. You will see that almost nothing will happen, but don't worry. This is going to be created AHMU. If you can see, I'm going to delete it and execute it again, and it's going to be created. So all you have to do is just copy AHMU and these two files, the MHP client and MHP verify. Just copy these three files, copy and paste them inside the client, like that. Perfect. So now we're going back to the server folder. We're going to go back to tools and let's go to main info version 19 season 6. So we are here. So all you have to do is to also go to main info ini, and here you'll have to put your IP, your public IP. Everything is going to be pre-configured, so you don't have to worry about any of this crap. Here are some customizations, but don't worry, you can change them later, but everything has been pre-configured by me, so you don't have to change anything at all if you don't want to. So just execute this crap and just copy these three files, main info, and this MHP client. Just copy them into the client. No, sorry about that. The thing that we had to copy is actually the premium here. You just have to copy these files. If you go to the premium, all these files are going to be generated. So just click here, copy them, and now yes, go to the client and that just paste all the stuff here. So once you've done that, the client itself should be ready so that people will join your server. So let's try it, and before going, obviously we don't have an account yet, so you will open the client and you will not be able to log in anything because you will not have an account. So let's create an account. To create an account, first you will have to do is going back to Mu server folder. Let's go to the 0 editors MuEmu. So here are all the programs that you will need to edit the shops, to edit the characters, to edit the client, to edit the server, a lot of stuff. So all you have to do is go into the Titan Editor Premium, or the one that we previously configured, but I like Titan Editor Premium, so let's go into the Titan Editor, go to the config ini, and also put the same stuff, MuOnline database, SA user, and the password that you're going to use. Then all of these don't change. So once you're here, let's execute the red Mega Man, and we are pretty much here. So as you can see, there are all these shitty accounts, so just delete them. Here, delete. We're going to just delete all the different accounts, so that we have a fresh server. We delete all this crap. We're gonna create our own, so we're gonna go with Gravisoft Mierda 29, and then this is not necessary to complete, so click on OK. So now you'll see that we have an account, and that's pretty much it. Everything we're going to do later. We're going to leave this open because later I'm going to teach you how to edit your characters and how to give them items. So also you will be able to edit the shops. For example, if you open the Mu Shop editor, you click in File, Open, and you go to the server. We're gonna go into the Mu server, and we're gonna go into Data, and we're gonna go into shop, and here are all the shops, all the merchants in the game. So let's say you want to edit a Hanzo the blacksmith, you'll see all the items that this guy is selling. So everything is pretty much done already, but if you want to change something, just be my guest and do it. So let's try to enter the server. So let's go to the client, execute the main executable, and let's see what happens. So as you can see, we don't have sound. Yes, we have sound. If you want music, you know, I don't really like playing with music. I just want the special effects. But if you want, just go into the client, go to the data folder, and here I included a music RAR, which you can decompress inside this data folder, and you will have music, background music, which frankly I think it gets old pretty quickly. Your brain will be melted after a couple of hours playing the game. If you use it with music, you will die pretty soon. So just make sure only to have the sound folder here. This is the most important thing that you will need. If you want to play with characters with reskinned versions of the characters, just make sure to go into player moderns and extract player folder into the data. But what's the point if the point of this video tutorial is to play the season 6 with the old skins, with the 99B skins? So the old player models are going to be already installed. Just in case, I already included a backup, which is player classics, and also it's here. So let's go into here's our server, and let's go into our newly created account, Gravisoft Mierda89, and then click on OK. You can see that we are able to create our characters, obviously the first time because we are a newbie. The only 3 races that we will be able to select is Dark Wizard, Dark Knight, and the Elf, which sexy little blondie. So in order to unlock the other different races, you'll have to have a character with a high level. So let's go into the Dark Knight and let's give it a name and click on OK. So you see that this is our character. Double click it and enter. So we're pretty much right into the game. As you can see, for a little gift, we have this thing. You can also, if you want, you can sell it to have extra money. But as you can see, we are pretty much naked apart from this crap. We have obviously level 1, and we are pretty disgraceful. So we're gonna quit. We're gonna go into the select server, because if you want to edit your character, you always have to be outside. You cannot be playing with the character itself, and we're gonna edit that guy. So in order to edit that guy, you have to go back to the Titan editor. We're gonna select our account. We're gonna select the newly created character that we have and go into edit. Here you will be able to change all the levels. Let's make a pretty buffy character, level 400 or whatever, strength. Let's go with 600, whatever, blah, blah. So yeah, and let's give him some money. Let's put, $9.99. Let's make him Blade Knight instead of Dark Knight to the evolution. Blade Knight. Also, you can change it into Blade Master or whatever. We're gonna make it normal. I don't want to make it Game Master, because I think if you are Game Master, you are invulnerable to all the monsters, which is not fun at all. And let's click in save, and pretty much that's it. If you want to give some items, let's go into the inventory, and you'll see the actual inventory of the guy. So let's make in some really cool items. Let's go into the Dark Phoenix helmet. Let's put all the options to the max, like just to have fun. Select, boom, and we have this. Let's give it the armor. No, not this one, not the Black Dragon. I just want the Dark Phoenix, like that. And then we go into the pants, and we go to the gloves, and we're gonna give him some nice sword. So let's go into the swords, and let's just Darkbreaker. What is now Darkbreaker? This is bullshit. Daybreaker, Flame. This one is nice. So yeah, let's click in save, and we should have all these items already. So let's click let's close this and let's go back to the game and reconnect. Okay, as you can see, our clothes have changed because we are now a Blade Knight. Let's equip all this nice set. Oh fuck, we still need some experience. Like, what the fuck? We need a lot of strength, bro. Strength, 1,253, so 1,300. Okay. Strength, 1,300. Save, that should be enough to equip all the items. Let's go back. Alright, so let's equip this thing. Fuck. Equip a Blade Knight. Oh, we changed back into the normal guy. Alright. Let's see. Blade Knight. Alright. Okay, so we are Blade Knight now. We should have all the necessary things, and that's it. Alright, so we are, fuck, I forgot the boots. So we're pretty much done. I forgot about some little detail here. I'm gonna give this guy the boots. No, not this one. Yeah, these boots, and I'm gonna give this guy the wings of the dragon. Right. Okay. Oh fuck, I changed back to think. Yeah, whatever. Gonna beef this guy up a bit more. Sorry guys, I just want to make him look pretty impressive. Shit, this crap again. Dark Phoenix, pants. And I need the gloves. There you go. Alright. So we should be able to keep everything now. Alright, cool. So, you know, basic stuff. Move the ABS. I configured a bit the shops. Just remember that the language of this server is going to be in Spanish, mixed between Spanish and Portuguese, Brazilian. But I believe you can also edit all of this if you want. No basically, let's go to Atlas. You know, you have a lot of stuff to do, a lot of quests, a lot of places to go. Let's go to Tarkan. All right. All right. So this is how you edit your characters, your accounts, and stuff like that. So what's next? So yeah, I'm going to teach you how to make your website. So in order to make your website, you have to install the XAMPP. So in order to install the XAMPP, you have to obviously execute XAMPP setup. let's install this guy. I think I already, yeah. I'm going to delete this so that we can start fresh. Okay, so let's install SAMP. Next, you can deselect everything because we don't need any of this. The only things that we need is just PHP, which is default, and Apache, which is going to be default as well. So go next, install it in C, most recommended location, click on next, next, and next. So just wait until the program is installed. All right, installing. This is real time, guys. Real time installations. Not pausing the video, not video editing, no bullshit. So yeah, let's go and execute the control panel here. And before doing anything, we have to go into the location of the SAMP, which is going to be C SAMP. And once we are here into the SAMP, we're going to go into the PHP folder. And in the PHP folder, we're going to open the PHP ini. So the PHP ini is going to be here. And here, just clicking Control F so that you open the find function. And all you have to do is go into and go ahead and type short open tag equals off. So here, short open tag equals off, just change it into on. And we're gonna change another thing. Just search for extension equals PDO ODBC. So here, make sure also to modify it, but instead of doing anything, just delete this point and comma so that it's enabled. So now that we made these two changes, just click in Control S, save it, and just close it. So once we are done, we go back into the SAMP folder and we go into the htdocs. Just select everything and delete it. This is going to be our virtual website. So in order to get it, the Mu website, just go into my files. You will have it here, Web Engine Master. But if you can get it also in Google, go into this Web Engine webpage. Download the latest version, and you will have something like this. Open the RAR, and while we are in the htdocs folder that is empty, just select all these files and drag them into the folder. So now we're done with that. We're gonna configure this website. So in order to configure this website, just click in Start. Your Apache should be in green. Everything should be working. Just minimize SAMP, or if you close it, it's going to be minimized here. And we're gonna open an internet browser. We're gonna type whatever, your public IP, your local IP, the local host, 127.0.0.1, whatever. So local host, for example. You can also type all the other different IPs that you have, and you will enter here localhost /install. So here you'll have the install website, if you want to call it somehow, and click in Start Installation. Don't worry about this Linux, whatever. Everything is fine. Everything should be like this. So click in Continue, and then here in host you have to put localhost. In port, just leave it like that. Username is like that, SA. Password, as always, 123456 is our SQL password. The database is MuOnline, and change this bullshit to ODBC Windows. Click in Continue, and click in Continue. Here, click in Continue again. Make sure you have your admin account, which is going to be Grabbysoft, for example. Select xteam emu Louis, our server files are from the guy named Lois, which is a Brazilian guy that makes all these server files. I'm clicking complete installation. So now we're here. We're going to log in. Let's go and log in into our name, username Gravisoft, and the password. So we are pretty much in. The password is obviously the same that we used to create the character in the beginning of the video. So as you can see, we are in the website. So here you will be able to change all these different things. You can put your downloads, you can put whatever if they want to pay you, if you're a cheap bastard. You can also the ranks, but you'll see that the rank table is going to be disabled. So now I'm going to teach you how to make the ranking table work. If you want to customize your website, obviously go into log in as your admin, and let's go in, and this should be visible if you are the admin. You click in admin CP, the control panel, and here you will be able to modify all different things, a lot of stuff about the whatever website you have, and modify stuff, and you can look into it with more detail later. So once you're done with this, we're gonna fix the ranking. So in order to fix the ranking, you'll have to open the task scheduler or whatever you want to call it. So once we are here, let's go into task scheduler, create a basic task. You can put it whatever name you want. Let's put it cron with engine. Click in next. So now next, daily, recovery days, whatever, next, start program, next, program script. You have to go to the txt here and just copy this crap. Obviously, take in consideration that it's going to be effectively functional if you kept the XAMPP installation location as we did in the video tutorial. If you changed it during the process, you have to change it here as well. This line of code, click next. With the following arguments, yeah, sure, and click finish. So here you'll see that we have a new a new task or whatever. Just double click it, click in properties, and we're gonna make a little modification here. Go to triggers, and in triggers, let's click in here in the content, and when it says daily task, change it into, I don't know, now let's go to repeat task every 5 minutes. Repeat task every 5 minutes, duration of indefinitely, and then click on OK. And OK, and we're gonna run it. So if everything went OK, once you go back to the website, let's see, my IP, you will see that the rankings should work. As you can see, we have the only character that we have in the server, and it's displaying the little ranking table, which is kind of cool. So basically, we learned how to manage the server very extensively. Obviously, you can change by downloading different. If you don't like this template, you go back into the XAMPP folder, and you will see in the HD docs, you will see the templates, and here default. But if you want another template, just download another template. So let's go web engine Mu templates, for example. You can go to this website where there are a lot of templates. Let's see. Template Dark Hero. Just make sure, because lots of these guys are really cheap asses, and they They try to sell their stuff. Let's see. You have to put thank you here sometimes. Yeah, we're gonna download this template. I'm gonna teach you how to install templates, how to modify your website if you wish for it. Oh fuck, this has been removed. So let's download another template. Let's see, this one, matrix. Let's see if this one works. Yep. So make sure to download whatever template you want. And I'm gonna teach you how to install this thing. Alright, so we got a template. Once you download it, make sure to extract it inside here, inside the SAMP htdocs templates. Just put the folder of the template. Inside the folder you will see this. So let's go back into the website. Always, obviously, as admins, we're gonna log in. Graphisoft. And then go to admin CP. And in admin CP, I think we have to go to website configuration, website settings. Okay, let me look for it because I don't really remember. Here, default template, and the name was matrix. Let's save it and let's see if the website now it's different. As you can see, we have modified it with the template that we downloaded. If you want to create now accounts here, everybody could be created. So let's see if we can log out. I'm not familiar with this template at all. Okay, here, log out, and let's create an account. Let's create an account. Let's put, I don't know, Redman, same password, whatever email you want. Create. We have created an account. Let's see if it works actually in the game. So we go into the game server, client, main, and let's see, Redman. As you can see, the account was created successfully. Yep. So in this account, because I have a high level character, I don't remember in which level you unlock all the rest of the races. But here you can see that the summoner is unlocked because we are already high level. The rage fighter, the magic gladiator, and the dark lord. So yeah, this tutorial, I hope it was pretty complete so that you people can get into the Mu community and stuff like that. Yeah, right now I'm pretty tired because it has been a pretty long video tutorial. Remember to close the server. You can always close it by clicking stop all. And yeah, see you next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned. Subscribe, like the video, etc. Bye.